She posted photos of her children. That is it. That is the whole story. A mother. Her 2 kids. A caption about finding blessings in ordinary days. A clip of their late father eating In-N-Out burger. A promise to make daddy proud. And within hours, the verdict was in. Now the kids are props. Nice product placement with the chips. Every single post feels more performative and manufactured than the last. She scraped up the only 8 photos she has with the kids since Charlie passed. A widow posted family photos. And the internet treated it as a crime scene. Welcome to the Marquee Report. This story is uncomfortable in ways that go beyond Erika Kirk specifically. And we are going to go there today. Let's start with the post itself, because the gap between what Erika Kirk actually wrote and what critics said she wrote is significant. Erika Kirk shared a carousel of photos and short videos of the couple's children alongside a long caption about finding blessings in the middle of loss. The blessings hidden in ordinary days, she wrote alongside images of herself with the children. She went on to list sources of comfort and continuity. The blessings of sharing encouraging and soul-filled love notes written from around the world with the team. The blessings of visits with Auntie Mary and discovering a sweet surprise on our walk. The blessings of seeing you always filled with such joy. One clip in the upload cut back to a lighter moment with Charlie himself. The blessings of daddy videos that make us laugh with food he loved, she added, referring to footage of the TPUSA co-founder eating In-N-Out burger before his death. The blessings of maintaining weekend traditions with that same food. She ended with a direct promise to her late husband. The blessings of our little family, hand in hand we promise to make you proud, Daddy. We love you endlessly. That is the post. A devotional caption. Family photos. A clip of their father laughing. A promise to a dead man from his children. The tone was devotional and many followers responded in kind, posting prayers, heart emojis and messages of support for a mother raising 2 children after a public tragedy. And then the other response arrived. Several commenters accused Erika Kirk of being more interested in image management than private mourning. Wow, now the kids are props, nice product placement with the chips, one critic wrote, suggesting the staging of the images undercut the sincerity of the message. Another complained that every single post feels more performative and manufactured than the last. Others framed the upload as a response to earlier criticism that she was rarely seen with her children. So you got mad because people kept saying you were never with your kids, so you had to post a bunch of pictures and videos with your kids, one user wrote. Another commenter was even more pointed. She scraped up the only 8 photos she has with the kids since Charlie passed. It is so performative. It is like as soon as she is accused of not being a supportive mom, she posts 8 random photos and expects everyone to believe this is real. It is so obvious how performative and manufactured this is. Let's sit with the logic of that last comment for a moment. Because it is important. Critics said Erika Kirk was never seen with her children. She posted photos with her children. And the response was, she only posted them because we said she was never with them. There is no version of this where Erika Kirk wins. If she does not post her children, she is neglecting them. If she posts her children, she is using them as props. The accusation shifts to fit whatever she does. That is not criticism. That is a trap. And she is going to be inside it no matter what she posts. The most substantive criticism in the comment section came from someone with credentials, and it deserves serious engagement rather than dismissal. One self-described Republican operative used the comment section to question Erika Kirk's broader media strategy since her husband's death. I'm saying this as a GOP operative and press secretary with 25 years experience and as a person who knew these conservative figures before the movement became huge. It is puzzling and tacky to go on a full nationwide press tour after your husband was assassinated and you have 2 babies at home, the commenter wrote. They also criticized her appearance at the White House Correspondents' Dinner. Yes, I'm judging you for attending that WHCD. I've been to dozens of those dinners and so have you. You showed up for the optics and attention. Because you think it makes you look like a hero. It doesn't. Godspeed to those babies. This is a different category of criticism from "now the kids are props." This is someone with professional standing making a strategic argument that the choices Erika Kirk is making about her public profile are bad for her and bad for her children regardless of her intentions. That argument deserves a serious answer. Not because it is necessarily right, but because it is the version of this criticism that is not rooted in malice. The counterargument is equally serious. Erika Kirk was handed leadership of a major political organization immediately after her husband's assassination. She did not invent a media profile from scratch. She inherited one of the most public roles in conservative America at the worst possible moment. The press tour did not start because she wanted attention. It started because Charlie Kirk was killed and TPUSA needed a face, and the face the movement chose was hers. Whether that was the right choice, for her children, for the organization, is a legitimate debate. But framing it as tacky misses the structural reality of what she was asked to do and chose to accept. And then there is the comment that sits beneath all of this. The one that has been circulating for 8 months in various forms and has now found its way into the replies of a family photo post. Another user accused her of emotional manipulation, tying her personal branding to wider anger at Turning Point USA. A separate commenter went further, still alleging without evidence, as a die-hard Republican, you disgust me. You had a plan and your wish came true. You never loved Charlie. You wanted his power. Under a post of a mother and her children. Under photos of kids who lost their father. Under a clip of Charlie Kirk laughing over In-N-Out Burger before he was killed. There is no public evidence that Erika Kirk is deliberately using her children in a calculated way. That sentence needs to be stated at full volume. There is no evidence. The accusation that she planned her husband's assassination to steal his power is not a controversial opinion. It is a fabrication being repeated in public to a woman who is raising his children. And the fact that it lives in the same comment section as genuine concerns about media strategy, that both get packaged under the same stop playing victim umbrella, is one of the most corrosive things happening in this entire story. It would not be a week in the Erika Kirk story without one more layer of surreal scrutiny. And this week delivered it. The suspicion around image making even extended to the visuals themselves. Is the first image AI one troll wrote. ChatGPT prompt: create an image of a grieving widow, do not include leather pants, sequin jackets and pyrotechnics. Unfortunately, these posts always feel like damage control. Someone looked at family photos of a widow and her children and decided the most likely explanation was artificial intelligence. There is no public evidence that any of the images were AI generated. None. Not a pixel's worth. But the accusation spread. Because in the current information environment around Erika Kirk, the accusation always spreads faster than the absence of evidence. Step back and look at what this Instagram post and its aftermath actually reveals. In the hyper-online political culture Charlie Kirk helped build, even a widow's attempt to document family life can quickly be recast as a battle over performance, authenticity and power. That sentence is doing the most important work in this entire story. Charlie Kirk spent years building a media ecosystem that rewards aggression, rewards pattern recognition, rewards the assumption of bad faith in political opponents. He was extraordinarily good at it. TPUSA became what it is because of that approach. And now his widow is living inside that ecosystem. As the target. Every photo she posts gets analyzed for staging. Every caption gets deconstructed for manipulation. Every moment with her children becomes evidence in a trial over what authentic grief looks like online. Charlie Kirk, a high-profile right-wing podcaster and co-founder of Turning Point USA, was shot dead while speaking at a TPUSA event at Utah Valley University in September 2025. 8 months ago. 2 children. A mother trying to document ordinary days in the middle of extraordinary loss. Posting a video of their father laughing. And the internet calling it a crime scene. Here is where everything stands. Erika Kirk posted family photos on May 6. The caption was devotional. The images were of her children. The clip was of Charlie Kirk alive and laughing. The promise at the end was from his kids to their dead father. The response divided cleanly into two groups. People who saw a grieving mother documenting ordinary blessings, and people who saw a calculated image management operation using children as props. Both groups looked at the same post. Both groups are absolutely certain they are right. Here is the only thing this channel will say with certainty. 2 children lost their father to an assassination 8 months ago. Their mother posted photos of them finding joy in ordinary days. She included a video of their father laughing. Whether that is performance or grief or both simultaneously, those children are real. Their loss is real. The video of their father eating In-N-Out burger and laughing is real. Everything else is interpretation. And interpretation has been the weapon of choice in this story since September 10, 2025. This has been the Marquee Report. Subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss what comes next. See you on the next one.